Hey, what's up, everybody? So we are officially, let's see, what's today? Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, call it 2.5 days away from the big weekend this weekend. Alongside with all of you as our amazing attendees, we also have our 172 vendor tables, everything you could want, sports cards, Pokemon cards, everything. But for everyone that's joining right now, CGC Cards and JSA will be joining us. I know a lot of you know what this means, but I wanted to bring CGC on here to do a quick Q&A overview of exactly what they're offering this weekend, because it's actually very unique for an event like ours, what they'll be offering. So we're going to wait for them to join in the next minute or two, but I really wanted to get this information out to you guys so you guys have maximum exposure for your memories of what you did at our event, right? Autographs, getting certified, cards getting graded, anything else that they have to offer. I've got a few examples here that we'll go over as well. So I'm very excited to offer this opportunity for you all to have another option with CGC joining our events. So very excited to get into this live. Request to join now. Let's see if that went through. Hey, how are you today?
Hey there, good thanks. How you doing?
Pretty good. I started like a minute or two early just to kind of give everyone a little recap of what was about to happen. And I actually have a few examples of cards and magazines with me right here as well as we start to go over this.
Awesome. I wish I had some. I didn't
That's
think
all
of
right. I
that.
got you covered.
Awesome.
All right, so for everyone that is watching, we currently have CGC Cards joining us. And if you want to do yourself a quick introduction.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Suze. I'm the marketing manager at CGC Cards. Been there for 2 years. I'm a huge card collector. I've been collecting cards for, I don't know, since I was a kid. Like since you could buy them for a quarter at the the local mom and pop. Like stuff. My mom would send me to go buy milk, and with the change, I'm buying cards.
Oh, I don't know if anyone can still hear me, but it looks like it froze on my end.
I'm back.
If anyone can hear me, do me a favor and drop a comment. I might try to restart this. Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't know if I have bad Wi-Fi or something, but it completely froze on me there.
Yeah. All good. I mean, we're here. We're back talking about cards because, like I said, I'm a huge card collector. Love cards. So,
Well, and I think that's a huge advantage within the marketing of CGC itself is that you enjoy it as well. So it adds that awesome benefit to all of us for what you guys do as a company.
yeah, I mean, that was one of the things that, like, definitely enticed me, when going to work at CGC Cards. Like, I'm big on the sports card side. Like, I'm a huge sports card collector, but my son collects Pokemon. So I know that love and I know that excitement and I know what goes into what collectors love and enjoy because that's me too.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to join us today. So the first thing I wanted to talk about with both you and JSA joining us is obviously that collaboration of you guys purchasing JSA has been a big change for kind of what happens with cards on the autograph side, right?
Yeah, so it was a great partnership. It really made a lot of sense for both companies. For CGC, people wanted that autograph authentication piece. And at JSA, they've told us like their customers and collectors wanted that slabbed piece. Like they wanted to be able to slab cards. So it really was just like this perfect marriage where we sort of helped each other in sort of gaps that were missing for both companies. And it's been great because like as I said mentioned before, I'm a huge card collector, so like big card nerd. So I like to go into our system and just scroll through images to see like cards people have been submitting. So there've been like really wonderful cards and comics that through JSA that people have been sending, which is super cool.
And at our event, you guys are going to have two different options, right? So, for example, I have this Z-Force insert of Hakeem Olajuwon already signed. So I can submit this with you guys with that JSA partnership to now get that slab. But at the
That's right.
same time, I have either this Pikachu for Sarah Natacheni or this Rikishi card where I can have someone from the signature series follow me over for the autograph and have it put directly into a CGC signature series slab when you guys get back, right?
Oh yeah. So the CGC Signature Series program is, they really revolutionized essentially, honestly, like in-person autographs in the comic world. And now we're just like so super excited to have it on the card side. So at the show, you would go to the CGC cards booth and get a witness, and the witnesses all have red shirts on, and you get a witness, you go to the autograph signing where you're going to get your in-person auto done, have the witness there, get the item signed, then it goes into a secure bag that's sealed, so that you can't tamper with it. You bring it back to the CGC booth, put it in for submissions like you would a regular like card or comic submission. Then it gets back to CGC, gets into our special CGC yellow signature label, and you get it back. You get it back in the mail. But what's great is like it takes away any sort of like guesswork. That that's a legit certified autograph because the CGC Signature Series witness was there.
Right, exactly. And that's where it's going to be different for our event as a whole is, yes, if you go get in line, you can get your items signed, you can bring them back over, and you can get that dual label of CGC and JSA, or you can go to CGC first, get a witness person to follow you and go through the process and have it with that, years and years of guarantee of CGC's name added to it.
Yeah.
And like you mentioned, comics magazines, right? For anyone that's picked up the Time magazine for Pokemon with Sarah being here, you guys are able to do that same thing for the magazine side, correct?
Yeah. Just one point of clarity. If you go to the booth and if you go get it signed and you bring the signed item back to the CGC booth, it won't get the Signature Series label. It'll just get the CGC JSA label. So if you want that Sig Series label, like make sure you get a witness first before heading over to the autograph area.
Exactly. Yep. But luckily, if you do forget, at least the JSA
Then
dual
JSA.
logo
Yeah.
is an option, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We had one question. Can we submit letters signed to get authenticated and graded? The answer with JSA should be yes for that, right? They can review it. But do you guys do any type of graded letters? I'm not sure if that full question is really there.
Yeah.
To answer.
So right now for JSA, it's comics, cards, and magazines. So Sports Illustrated, things like that. But anything else, you can still submit through JSA. So like if you have a signed baseball, a signed letter, a signed glove, a signed basketball, anything like that, you can still submit that through JSA to get the authentication from them.
Correct. But something like a letter would
we're all
not
at one booth. Yeah, and now it's one big happy family. So you could do that at the CGC JSA booth.
And the best part is where we have you guys set up. After you go through admission, you go through the very first door to enter into our event. JSA, Rikishi, and CGC are all going to be front and center as you walk in. So there'll be a lot of exposure to have everyone ask questions and see what's going on for the submissions, the autographs. So I'm very excited for this opportunity for this weekend.
Yeah, that's super cool. It's I'll say I'm in New York. I live in New York, so like Mohegan Sun has definitely been a place I have gone to in my in my life. I've been going since I was 18. Don't tell anybody because I don't think I was old. I don't think that's technically old enough. But East Coast shows, the collectible show, is definitely one that's been on my list to go to because it is like pretty close enough. It's only a couple hours. So I'm excited for the opportunity as well because now it's like I didn't really need an excuse to go because it's like cars and casino and like, a resort and it's great. But like just this added bonus of like, oh, here is a really great opportunity to submit cards because, I know there's people, they don't love to drop their cards in the mail. I know how that works. As a collector, I have like separation anxiety with my cards. So it's really great to be able to go to this event in the Northeast and drop off your cards and, feel safe and comfortable at that point.
Exactly. And yeah, I mean, obviously you know the layout of Mohegan and how well they have like developed the look of it, professionalism and everything. I mean, we've been super excited to be there. And they actually called me earlier. They are going to have a videographer from the casino cover our event to add to their socials this time. So our 2.5 years of operating there have really shown to be a professional experience for everyone, a great experience for our collectors. And, you guys joining along with JSA is just adding another touch in the professional world of this hobby and the fun that we all have as collectors. So appreciate you guys again for trusting us to come out. Thank you for your time to come on here and really just give everyone a quick recap of all the services. Did we miss any of the services that are available?
I don't think so. We have drop-off submission for grading. So that's grading for, sometimes I forget, so I want to make sure I get this right. So that's grading for cards, comics, video games, home videos, magazines. I think no, I don't think you could drop the coins off at the show, but you could drop off all those other items at the show. And then there's JSA with getting your memorabilia authenticated, getting your card autographs authenticated, comics, magazines. You could do with JSA for autograph authentication. And then there's CGC signature series, which is in-person witnessing. So if you need a witness to get your autograph signed at the show from any of the athletes or voice actors or celebrities that are going to be there, the CGC witnesses are what you want to get.
Excellent. So yeah, and I think that's another important part too, is we do have a lot of events up here in Connecticut where, a lot of comics get signed, but maybe no one wanted to mail those in. So now we're just adding another aspect to our collectors where you can bring anything at this point other than silver and gold coins to get done, and we're becoming that central event for all of you as collectors. So again, thank you so much for your time. I don't want to take any more of your time today, but very excited for all this, and I will post this video as well as just a little snapshot recap, just like the email that we sent out. But again, if anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and we'll make sure that we get you in the right direction this weekend as you join us for another fun event.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Thanks so much, too, for having us. I'm very, very excited.
All right, perfect. Well, Susan, thank you. I hope you have a great day.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
All right, everyone. I'm going to end this in just a second, but I want to thank you all for joining. This was, I think this was really important to make sure that you guys have maximum exposure to handle your collectibles. I know there was a few questions that came through, so I'm hoping that we covered everything. So the question about video evidence. So if one of the CGC witness personnel are not with you, like if you come to our event, you go to CGC's booth, you bring that signature witness person with you, that's the only way to get the signature series. Video won't count for that, but JSA can handle anything that wasn't witnessed by a CGC employee. So I'm very excited to add everything that we're adding this weekend for you guys, along with everything else that we have going on as a whole, just to make the collectors community that we've built more impactful, more memorable, more fun. So we'll see you guys in a couple days. Can't wait. Thank you all for joining.